guaranteed that the keys aren't going to be there anymore. Stradman's out of town, so they're not going to be there anymore. And I can't even open half these drawers. So, yes. Why is this pie here, though? Is anyone going to eat this? It's been here since last video. No? Okay. Good morning, everyone. I still haven't decided what I'm going to title the video today, so I'm just going to tell all of you what we are planning for today. So first and foremost, I'm going to give you guys a quick tour of the truck, which is just over there. And then after that, we are taking it to my friend's place because we are adding the first modification onto the truck. So let's just get right into all of it. He still looks so beautiful, and I love this silver color more and more every single day. But I guess that I could do a normal fashion, kind of how I always do it. So let's start right under the hood. So if any of you are familiar with the new Rams, you can see that I got the 5.7 Hemi with the e-torque. That wasn't a must-have option for me. It just happened to be on this particular truck. So that 5.7 Hemi goes through the 8-speed automatic transmission, and then the e-torque gives you 130 pound-feet of torque just right off the line, and that's on top of the 410 pound-feet of torque that you get from the factory with the 395 horsepower. And then since it is a Rebel, it does come with the little fake vents on the hood and all that with the blacked out 1500 badging. Even though it's fake, I still think it looks cool, so I don't care. They'll have reflector LEDs on all of the Rebels with like the LED accent lights and all that. Love that look to it. And then parking sensors all on the front with the LED fog lights, tow hooks. And then you can see the skid plate down below. That skid plate will not stay like that for long. That's just a hint for you guys. And then these are the tires and rims that the Rebels all come with. These look identical to the ones on the Power Wagon actually. So I like the look of them. I haven't decided exactly if I'm going to keep these rims or if I'm going to change them out. That's another thing I've been thinking on. Let me know what you guys think on that. I don't want to go bigger for sure. So like 17s or 18s are fine. I just don't want to do like 20-inch rims. I just don't like the look of those. So if you look at my key fob, you can see there's a couple options that I did not get. So the first thing you're going to see I didn't get is the air suspension. The second one you're going to see I didn't get is the tailgate release. I didn't want either of those options, so I'm glad that the truck didn't come with it, but it still has a remote start, so I can press that twice and, starts up the truck for me. But the reason I didn't get the tailgate release is, it already does a slow lower, and I don't need to press a button to lower the tailgate, honestly, and it's just one more thing that I didn't want to pay for. And then if you do notice, I did get the bed utility group. That was another option that I didn't really care about, but it's cool that it has it. This, though, in here needs to change, if you get what I'm saying. Something that I really like about the Rebels is actually these taillights. So I like how they do that, like blacked out in the middle part. I think it looks a lot better than what the standard Rams come with in the 19s. And then also the exhaust tips, how they're blacked out. I like that design, and I'm definitely going to play off of that element with the kind of overall design I'm going for the Ram. I'm definitely going to play off like all the blacked out parts that it has. Onto the interior. This is my favorite part of the truck, no doubt. So I had to get as much red on the interior as possible, and so that's why another reason why I picked out this truck with the Rebel over any of the other trim packages is the stitching, and then also the red leather. I think it looks so good. It's just, I can't get over it. I've always wanted a red interiored car, and you can see my little snow scraper thing, but you can see the packaging back here with the center console, so that's pretty much standard stuff on the Rebels, and cup holders and all that back here too. I don't really have people in the back of the truck all that often, and a lot of people have been asking, why I didn't get the Rebel 12 with the full leather. I actually like the look of this better because it's more contrast on the seat, and I'm 21 years old, so I don't really need to have super luxurious seats. I'm pretty much comfortable in everything. But you can see I got the little utility thing here, the divider. I definitely had to have that. That was a must-have for me. Then another must-have for me, keyless entry. I always have to have that in every single vehicle. And of course it wants to glitch out on me. There we go. Now it's working. But front door panel is going to be the same. Another feature that it was a must-have was power folding mirrors. So I did not want to get the trailer mirrors again. So I got the power folding mirrors this time because I like how they look better, and they're just functionality on them is way better. This feature right here, the power adjustable pedals, I didn't really care about that either, but it's cool, I guess. Power adjustable seats, those are standard. Those are a must-have for me. And gosh, these front seats, they look so cool. Rebel logo again, and just, I don't know, I love the design on this, and they're actually really comfortable to sit on. Like, these I feel like are more comfortable than the leather seats in my last Rebel. Now we can start her up to kind of finish off the rest of the tour on the Rebel. Love the red gauges. That's another reason why, like, I had a lot of people ask me also, like, Sport Appearance Laramie doesn't have the cool red gauges, doesn't have the cool red stitching on the steering wheel, and I mean, I'm a sucker for that. It just looks so sweet. Now, obviously I didn't get the Rebel 12 package, so I have the 8.4-inch screen and not the 12-inch screen, and that was actually something that was important to me too. I did not want to have the 12-inch screen because it's just too much screen for me. I like to have analog controls, and I know that you get some analog controls on the side, but I just like this setup way more. It's way easier for me to use. The 12-inch screen is just, it's cumbersome. I hate having to go through touchscreen menus to use half the stuff. It's super annoying, and I like how this looks on the center here. I just think it looks a lot cleaner than just this giant like iPad in the middle. It's cool. It's gimmicky though to me, and so it's definitely something that I wouldn't care for. And then something that kind of random, but this hasn't bothered me all that much, the auto stop start. Sometimes there's a little bit of lag, you know what I mean, when you're on the light or something like that, but other than that, it's been pretty good. This, though, is really important to me. So I didn't have these two functions on my last Rebel, the axle lock or the hill descent control. I've definitely wanted those because I am planning on going off-roading quite a bit more than I was in the past Rebel, so it's nice that I can get those features now. I know this is standard equipment with Rebels, but if I had like gone for a Laramie Sport, it wouldn't have been. Center console is always a must-have for me. I like having my phone stuff here, my camera stuff charging here, and there's another power outlet in the back that I'll charge my camera with, but center console will always be a must-have for me because I just need the storage space in this area and just the utility of it. I could not do a bench seat. I guess this is the part where probably all of you unsubscribe to me. Just kidding, but this was a must-have option for me. I love the panoramic sunroof, just all the extra light that it lets into the cabin. I've been wanting to have a panoramic roof in a vehicle for quite some time now, and so this is definitely something that I had to have gotten with this Rebel. Sorry, the window sticker's kind of folding up on me because it's in the glove box, but here you can see the base price on the Rebel Crew Cab 4x4. So you can see all the base options that comes with it. And then you can see the additional options that I got. And I did forget to mention the sound system. I did get the Alpine sound system this time. The Harman Kardon's cool, but it doesn't sound all that much better than the Alpine, so I didn't make that a must-have for me. But here's all the options that I got, and then the total MSRP. That's not what I paid for it. I'm going to make another video about that, the deal that I got on the truck, but you can see all the options that I got on the Rebel. This like how it is packaged out is pretty much perfect for me. There's a couple things that I don't care about, and there's a couple things that I am going to be adding to it, but other than that, it's almost, I mean, this is almost perfect. I'm supposed to be halfway across the valley at 10 o'clock, and so yeah, let's head out now. So we just got here. We actually have to pull the truck around to the other side of the building and all that, but I just wanted to let you guys know who is helping me out today so that if you need any work done on your vehicle aesthetically and all that, he would be able to hook you up. Doug always making things easy for us, so here's the name of his company, and then you can contact him via that number to set up an appointment and all that. He does vinyl, window tint, and the two mods that we're doing on my truck today, he also does that as well. So definitely look this guy up if you want to do some aesthetic stuff to your vehicle. So we're pulling around to the back so that we can get the truck pulled in, and Doug is balling out. He's got his boat that he's wrapped. You can see the aftermarket rims that he's put on the boat trailer, and then he's got that Dakota. I will actually include a link to my other video that showed his Dakota before he like rebuilt it and all that. He did such a cool build in that truck. It looks like, it almost looks like brand new now. It's crazy. So we just got the truck into the shop, and Doug opened up the like garage here for me, and I still went through that little door right there because I'm just a moron. But we're gonna get some stuff done to it. I'm gonna keep it down low right now, but you'll see that in just a little bit. So like I said, I'm gonna include a link to the video that I did with the Shelby in here where this truck was in here, but I mean, you can see like, it just crazy how cool he's made this truck now. I mean, it just looks like a completely different truck. And I mean, this thing was literally a salvage title, and it was just completely like wrecked. And he's just made it look like all new. I mean, yeah, the truck looks fantastic now. It is just insane, the stuff that this guy can do. So we've got the truck jacked up here, and this is what it should look like. I mean, just look at the stance on it. It looks so much cooler. We aren't modifying the suspension right now, though. We are just jacking it up, that being said. So we just got all of the wheels off right here. Weird look to see on the truck. Got the other tires over there. But we are making progress. We've got this part of the caliper drying. I think you guys know exactly what I am going for. If you're triggered, that's okay, but trust me, with this truck, it is going to look so cool to have that contrast between what I'm going to be doing. Obviously the black and silver right now, but the color that I'm going for with that and the red is going to look so sweet. As you can see, we've got the brakes all painted up, and if you're wondering why those are hanging there, we didn't want to have to completely take off the brake wiring, so we just kind of wrapped up the wiring so that there wasn't any overspray on that, because then we'd have to bleed the brakes and all that, as you guys know. And then we can see over here we've got the rest of the calipers all sitting here drying. I'm so excited to see them on the truck. It's going to look so good. Now, if you're wondering, the tow hooks are missing from the truck because we're actually getting those painted as well. So we're going to get them painted red to match everything else. I'll get you guys a view of that, but look at the suspension on this thing. Coilover suspension, definitely the way to go. I would not get the air ride if you get a Rebel. I'd recommend the coilover suspension because then it's easier to modify and reliability on the long term is going to be a lot better. So these are the tow hooks that just got painted, and if you do notice, the paint here is a little bit darker on the calipers and the tow hooks. The reason being is the paint here needs to be able to handle a little bit higher heat. The tow hooks not gonna be breaking or anything like that, so they don't need high heat paint, so it's gonna be just a little bit different on that. And if you're wondering why that's unpainted, it's not gonna be showing, so just that part's gonna be showing. That's all that matters. It looks so much better than what I thought. So you can see the brake calipers, we got that all red. We have everything done on all four corners, and then we've got the tow hooks done up front. She is coming together. I'm super excited. So the next thing that we're gonna be doing is gonna be in the middle of next week. Not gonna release that yet, but we do need to make a change to this bumper right here. This definitely has to change. We are heading off now. I will give one more quick walk around once I get home of the truck, but we are actually going to go and get some food because I have not had breakfast yet this morning. I was too excited to come and get the stuff done on the truck. So yeah, let's head out. Hey guys, judgment free. But as you can see, we're about to go pig out at Denny's. Not only am I cheap, but I'm also secretly a fatty. Well, I've got good news and bad news. Bad news was Denny's was completely full. Good news, we got Noodles and Company over here, so we are still getting food, just not at Denny's anymore, and I'm only a little bit disappointed. Just a little teaser for what's about to happen. Buffalo, no wait, I even forgot what I ordered. Pork, that's what I ordered. Pork macaroni. Gosh, it's delicious. Well, we just got back and oh, I still love how it looks so much, especially the new brakes. The brakes is the best part, I think. Just being able to have that little red accent right there in the center. We do need to change some things up with the rims too. I'm not really in love with this kind of silver insert right there, but no, it looks so good. I'm super excited for all the other stuff that we are about to add to the truck on top of this. But that's pretty much going to wrap up today's video. Thank you everyone so much for watching. If you are stopping for the first time, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribed, and this is going to be a fun build we're doing with the truck, so stay tuned for all of that. I'll see all of you in that next video. I'm not sure on the exact math on this, but I think it's 50 horsepower per brake caliper once you paint them red because it turns it into an SRT. I'm not sure though.